everyone, welcome back to a video on my channel. So today we aren't talking about nails. Today we are talking again about social media. And I know that I just did a video about Instagram a couple of days ago, but I felt the need to touch on VERO. If you follow any of the nail tech pages or any of the forums, you'll see lately that VERO is kind of all the rage. Everyone is sharing it. Everyone is following. So I thought I would put together some notes. I did a little bit of research and I tried to figure out if VERO was going to be really great for artists, maybe if it wasn't something that we needed to get all excited about. So my first initial opinion of VERO so far is that I think it's going to be great for us. There's no algorithms. It's showing you in chronological order. And two, for us, it's something that you can choose your acquaintances, your close friends, and your followers. So if you have a list of people that are nail related, you can share with them specifically. Whereas right now on Facebook, on Twitter, on Instagram, you have to have two profiles or a profile and a page in order to separate life and work or life and art. So I think as far as artists go, photographers and things of the such, I think it's going to be beneficial for us to use VERO in the end. So there seems to be a lot of information surrounding VERO and its makers. I didn't look into that. I didn't research that. I don't tend to. I feel like every time something new comes out that dirt is dug up on it. So I didn't want to feed into that. So I didn't search it. Just from a few searches that I did do, I see that there's some labor issues somewhere. I don't know, if you wanted to look into it, you could. It's not something I dug into. It wasn't something I was interested in. I may at a later date, but right now, no. So I've made some notes. So if you see me looking, my notes are here. VERO is 3 years old, so it's actually been around for a while. It grew from like about 150K to 3.5 million in a really short period of time. So a lot of people are complaining right now that there are a lot of glitches, and there are, but it's brand new, right? It's grown leaps and bounds. Of course there are glitches. I feel like that's something that is bound to happen. There's a lot of complaints about it. If it's still glitching in 6 months, I feel like there's a problem, but as of right now, I feel like it's bound to glitch, so whatever. If that bothers you, hold off, wait until they've got the glitches figured out. If it's something that you're not really concerned with, go ahead and download it. So they have said that in time they are going to start charging. Their actual words were, as promised, our first 1 million users have access to VERO for life for free, pricing and dates to follow. So they're like 3 times that right now. I personally can't imagine that they're ever going to charge for it, but that is just my uneducated view on that. They may. So like I said, my very first impression of it is that it is going to be good for artists. I do really think it's something that we can make use of. Unlike Instagram and Facebook, it is chronological, so there is no algorithm. So when it is posted is when you are seeing it. I think that's really great because right now with Instagram, Twitter is like hollering into a cave. Twitter is if you want to carry on, and it just doesn't seem to be for artists. It doesn't seem to be for people like us, I could say, I suppose. Don't be insulted by that. So the algorithms tend to set people back. Things are getting lost in translation with the algorithms. YouTube videos are getting buried with the algorithms. You used to be able to post a YouTube video and have it be advertised on Facebook. Now when you post a YouTube video to Facebook, it goes nowhere. It just sinks. I've tried a few different things on where to post and how to post the YouTube videos and the links. You used to be able to post a link in comments and get all kinds of views out of it because people were seeing it because it was in their newsfeed. Now that is not the case. That is not happening anymore. They are getting buried. Instagram is kind of force feeding you things that are bought and paid for. You have to boost posts now in order for them to be seen. by a pile of people. You know, if you have 5,000 followers and you're getting 3 likes on a picture, I know it's not about the likes, but that just doesn't add up. Obviously, the algorithms are not working in your favor. So this app allows you to share location, books, music, links, and pictures, and you can change up who you want to see those. Some people are complaining about that it's kind of an old way to do things. I think it's great because for me, I can share personal, I can share nails, I can share YouTube, and I can share it to different people that are going to be interested in it. So let's talk about a few of the pros for VERO. I just made a list as per me what I think are pros. Some people may not see it that way depending on what you're using your social media for. But for me, the pros are that there are no ads. So you are not getting force-fed Fabletics leggings for however many dollars. No data mining. So when you've searched something or when you have Googled something, it is not then showing up on your Facebook. That is the creepiest thing ever to come out of Facebook or Instagram, that I Google how to make paper mache animals and then it pops up on my Facebook. I hate that. To me, that is just the most impersonal thing. I don't like it. It's not impersonal, it's too personal. But there's none of that. VERO lets you set the privacy for each and every post. So with Instagram, it's all or nothing. You're either way out there or you're way not. You know, you're either entirely secretive with your profile or it's way out there and everyone sees it. With VERO, they're allowing you to set your privacy for each and every post. So it's either your close friends, your acquaintances. It's just, I think that's really good. So with those options, you don't need 2 profiles. Like I don't need to have a profile for c.gartley and then another profile for Liquid Chrome Nails. I'm getting really tired of having so many profiles on every social media app that I have. It seems like I'm getting notifications from 2 or 3 different places all the time, and that's tiring when you're trying to spend a couple hours a day on social media. That tends to just be too much. So that to me is the long and short of VERO. I think it's going to be a great thing. We're a little late getting on the bus. I mean, I know it's been out for 3 years now, but it's just now kind of grown and started to become very popular. There are complaints out there, like I said, about its makers. There are complaints about it crashing. I don't think that these are things that are going to stick around for a long time. Political things like, you know, who this guy is. He's the old prime minister of Lebanon's son who was assassinated. I don't know. There's a lot of talk about that. And I really don't have any interest who makes the app. But if you do, then by all means you should look that up. But I think it's going to be fun. I think it's going to be a great thing. So I'm going to throw up on the screen a recording of my VERO, of looking through mine and my profile. And by all means, follow me. I will follow you back 100%. I will follow you back. You can find me on Instagram and Facebook too. And I really hope that if you've enjoyed this video that you can throw it a like. And if you haven't already subscribed, that you could do so. Thanks a bunch. So as promised, of course, when I decided to record my own VERO, things were a bit glitchy this morning, but this will give you a bit of an overview of what my own profile looks like. Notifications and such. These are my notifications here. I think it's a great setup, but I would love for you to download it and let me know for yourself.